No Man's Sky is literally just around the corner. The hype is on the rise, and yet of course, there are some that do worry, including myself. Recently on Proxy Payload, we sent out a small topic of said worry to you, the viewer, the minion, and now we are interested in what you have to say. Here on Minion Opinion, we spotlight your best comments on the subject of the worry on No Man's Sky. What did you think of it? Are you excited, scared, rocking back and forth in need, or bouncing from the feelings of immense possibilities that the game might hold? Either way, this is your video, so let's sit back and see what you had to say. Up first is James von Spronson, who said, "I believe that this is the turning point in gaming history." Dinslaxton actually came back at our pessimism with this partial quote: "You land on planets and explore, you become a space wanderer." It's pretty much described in the game, and Sean already said this numerous times. You explore and awe at what you discover. This game clearly focuses on that. To encourage exploring, you'll be given credits and an amount number of currencies in the game for upgrades and explore more until you reach the ultimate goal. Reach the center of the universe. During some interview, Sean said that they purposely use raw gameplay as trailers, that is why watching the same trailers by flying and landing on planet surfaces is because that is the main point of the game. Sean also said that they don't promise things that don't exist in their game. You get exactly what you saw so far. Darkest007 came up next with this little quote: "No Man's Sky is probably the most ambitious game ever, so it's okay to be skeptical. It does feel kinda surreal to imagine it actually living up to all the insane promises and hype. I hope it'll turn out to be on the better side of things though." Zidane0196 says in confidence, "No Man's Sky is one PS4 exclusive that you don't need to worry about. Most of the people that are hyped know what they are getting into." Jonas Vendler was up next by saying, "Personally, I'm not all that worried considering that they actually have shown more of the game than what Josh has said in this video. Amongst those are interactions with NPCs and the so-called monoliths, and then of course is the ultimate goal to get to the center of the galaxy. But I understand why Josh is so worried, because many feel uninformed, though I think that this is a good thing. We should just wait and see when the game finally comes out." Milos Blaskak actually came in to compare No Man's Sky to Elite Dangerous by saying, "Elite Dangerous recently released an expansion, which means it is generating money. What I want to say is that Elite is a pretty dead galaxy compared to No Man's Sky. Every planet is just a wasteland where there is nothing. Yes, Elite is an MMO, but since I bought the game, I met only one or two real players. Also, Elite is really real, a dark game where the universe is the background and is almost always black all the time, and driving a ship is more of a real simulator than an easy fun." TRM Velocity actually continues this opinion by saying, "Seems to me this game will be at least as exciting as Elite Dangerous, since it has all the various creatures and life on the planets, while Elite Dangerous has wastelands only." Spaceman Bill actually just says simply, "This game will be epic." Boris Asman feels a little bit of the worry too by saying, "Couldn't agree more. I'm still excited about it though. I've always had a fascination for space and this could be something for me, but I can definitely see how it could be bad. We'll have to wait and see." Sean Keating says, "I would say No Man's Sky is similar to something like many of the indie games on PSN, not in scale, but in how the gameplay can divide an opinion." Robo Dinosaur says, "It's not going to live up to the hype, its render distances will be shizzle, stuff will pop in and not load correctly, and server issues are guaranteed." Jer Bear actually continues the worry streak by saying, "I'm worried about the game as well. If it just keeps the variety factor, it'll be a great game. As long as it's not repetitive and has lots of things to do, then I'll like it." Groovin states, "One thing we know for sure, the music is going to be awesome." Arcade on Laminos actually resonates as well. "The game looks huge and fun, but also repetitive. I think I'll get a good 10 to 20 hours of enjoyment out of it, then after that, never go back to it." And finally, Shadow Technic says, "On a 6GB disc, this game should be impossible. You can even play it offline. Heck, not even one game did one of No Man's Sky style planets, where you can land on a planet. I'm obviously skeptical though." And with that, thank you all for your comments so far. If anything, we can see that No Man's Sky is bringing in a mixture of opinions from both sides, and it's great to see such a passionate discussion. Remember to take part in more Proxy Payload videos to have your opinions spotlighted. But until next time, ciao for now.